Hi, my name is Claudia Swisher, and I'm a teacher. I was lucky enough to be a teacher for 39 years, 34 in Norman, Oklahoma. I actually invented a class for Norman called Reading for Pleasure and spent the last 10 years of my life literally sitting in a classroom surrounded by students who were reading books they chose. I graduated for the second time from high school with the class of 2013, so I've been retired for several years. But all that really meant was that I found a new way to be a teacher. Teachers needed somebody up at the Capitol with eyes and ears listening to some of the education reforms that policymakers were putting in place, because being a teacher is tough. So I decided my new job was going to be to go up to the Capitol a couple times a week and take notes. And I would put that on my blog to share with teachers. I also have stayed very, very close to the national board process. I've advocated for them. I have done the training. I have a group that we meet every month. I've stayed involved with Special Olympics. One of my former students, he is now a special education teacher at my high school, and it warms my heart to think that Will has just stepped right into that legacy that we started, and he was part of that. Being in Norman for 34 years has given me that opportunity to see that second generation. Mira's mom, Liz, was my student. And she said, my daughter has written a letter to Governor Fallon about education, and the letter was magnificent. This little girl's going places. She finally got a letter back from the governor, and I never would have met Mira except for the fact that her mama was my student, and I loved that. Last year, I had probably the biggest honor a teacher could ever have. A student said, "You made a difference and I want to recognize you." To receive an honorary degree and actually speak at graduation. I get contacted by students saying, "Oh, Mrs. Swisher, I found a book I borrowed from you 10 years ago." Students tag me on pictures of their children reading. I have had the most incredible career anyone could have had. I want to end with the Friday blessing that I used to yell to my students as I was dismissing them every Friday afternoon. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Buckle up, hug a dad or a mother, tell someone you love them, be kind to a stranger.